Hey guys, welcome back to John Junkies. Today we are doing a review of the truck.
Yeah, this is a 2021 Chevy High Country 3500 Duramax. We've had it since December and we finally got 5,000 miles on it and thought, might as well let you guys know our top 5 things that we like about it and our 5 things that we don't exactly hate but aren't thrilled with.
In love with.
Yeah, so let's get right to it. All right, starting out with number 1, it's something that I never knew that I would like so much. It's our tailgate. The Chevys have went to this push button system on their tailgates and I really like it. It's so nice when you have your hands full of stuff or you're putting in boards or whatever. You just press the button, it goes up and down. It's also on the key fob and there's a button in the truck. So when I'm backing onto the trailer, as I back up, just throw it in park, press the button, tailgate drops down, finish backing on, all hooked, press it, rises back up, good to go. It just something that is so much nicer than handling a big old heavy tailgate and slamming it all the time and all those sort of things. Never knew I'd like it, but it's our number 1 thing that we both really like on this truck. Number 2 for us is towing with this truck. Right now we're just getting hooked on to Goldie, our 5th wheel. It's anywhere from 10,000 to 12,000 pounds, depending on how we have it loaded. And it tows so nice. One of the things with the towing that makes it so nice is how it supports the weight. On all of our previous trucks, when we got the trailer hooked on, the front end would fill to get a little bit lighter. This truck remains planted, just awesome. The 10-speed Allison transmission works great. Great power, torque, all those sort of things. All the new trucks seem to have these new technology settings on them for towing. Another thing with towing and this truck is I love how on the infotainment system, it comes up with pre-programmed in the trailer that I'm hooking onto. So I just select Domani and I can do a lights test without having to yell back and forth to Kara, hey, left blinker, right blinker, all those sort of things. It's so nice. The sun's fully shining on it, probably you can't see it. But right now, left blinker, right blinker, tail lights, reverse lights, all going, doing their thing, and I'm not having to sit in the truck and yell back at Kara. Another thing, the camera systems with the truck, when you're towing and you hit the blinker, it pulls up your blind spot on the infotainment center. Just super nice. I know a lot of the new trucks have got these things. We just really like it on this new truck.
So number 3 on our list has got to be our interior, specifically the leather. We have really enjoyed the comfort and the feel of this leather, as well as the quality to it. Our other trucks have had leather as well, but nothing compared to what this one has.
I don't know if like the Z71 and those models have as nice a leather, but this High Country is really dang nice.
Number 4 on our list is got to be how quiet this vehicle is. Interior and exterior is just so much quieter. If you possibly noticed in some of our older videos in the Ford, you could hear some significant road noise. In this vehicle, we get far less road noise.
Sometimes in the Ford, it felt like we had to yell just to talk to each other. Raise our voices so much because of all the cab noise.
Yes, or the radio was up louder than we usually would just to block that out as well.
Yeah, this is just so much quieter.
And our last to the top 5 of our list has got to be the camera system.
Every year, all the models seem to improve so much, but...
They do, but this one in particular has blown us away. We had the 360 view from the Ford, but this 360 is so beyond. There's so many different angles, especially for Jesse in towing. He'll get to that. But just as a daily driver, I mean, navigating parking lots, just the use of the cameras is endless in this vehicle.
When it comes to towing, the camera system's so nice. The picture's so clear. When you're backing on the trailer, you have your camera in the bed of the truck, which makes it nice. Or if you're hitching on a regular bumper tow, you can, use that camera. When you hit your blinkers though, it pulls up on the screen the side of your vehicle and your trailer. So it's kind of a blind spot monitoring as well, which is so nice when you flip that blinker, just to have that little bit of extra vision to make sure that, you know, you don't have somebody on your side.
Hitting that curb.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess if you're taking a tight turn and you're worried about the curb or all those sort of things as well.
For example, this parking lot right here
is full.
Full.
To start out our dislikes, we're gonna go with one that's a like and dislike together, but we'll throw it in the dislikes.
So number 1 on our dislike list is the gaping hole in the bumper. We would probably like them a little better if they did color match the rest of the body. You just have a black hole going on here. It looks awful. However, we love the functionality of it. Like Jesse said, maybe I'm just getting old, but they are nice to have, but they just look awful.
For years, I complained to all of my buddies that I didn't like the way that they looked, and then when I bought this truck, they were like, what the heck? I don't like them. I don't like the way they look. In the bumper of this truck, it's all nice and white, and then you have this big black step in it.
Yeah.
And it's not color matched. I think it would really help if it was color matched inside. That being said,
the functionality of it is awesome.
Maybe we're just getting old. But I hate jumping up and down and into the truck anymore. That step is so nice.
Well, they're getting taller.
Yeah.
And for me, that's a little short thing. I usually have to put my knee on the tailgate or belly up to the tailgate to even get in.
Well, not even, I'm not that tall, and it's still a pain for me, you know?
So.
And I love not having a giant ladder built into the tailgate that you have to get out and in every time.
More weight.
Adding more weight, and it's just dumb, I think. I hate those ladders in the tailgate. That being said, we might have a truck someday that has a ladder in the tailgate, and we'll be hypocrites, but been there before.
Steps and bumpers, good and bad,
yep.
Depending on who you ask.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's number 1. Number 2, while we're talking about bumpers,
yeah,
I love the way this truck looks with its painted bumpers, but I hate that they're already starting to get rock chipped. I think it was on the way home when you drove it home that day.
We got our first one.
Yeah, there was a little rock chip, and it looks so good, but once you start getting some of those rock chips, you're just like, oh my gosh.
So bad.
On such an expensive vehicle.
Yes.
And we've looked into clear bras.
I was gonna say, and we've looked into clear bras. It's so expensive.
Yeah. Comment down below if you put a clear bra on in your experience.
Yeah.
Or if you've had these painted bumpers and what you've thought. Love the way they look, though.
Yes.
But it just, those rock chips drive me insane. Number 3 on the things that are not necessarily our favorite things with this truck is the mirrors. The mirrors work great for towing, all that sort of stuff. It's just, I don't even know what you call it. The bottom mirror on the tow mirrors, the more panoramic view one, on the driver's side doesn't have enough adjustability. When you're daily driving it, it isn't even enough. Right, Kara?
Yeah, I tend to use my bottom mirrors quite a lot in heavy traffic, and I really can't use them anymore.
It points at the ground almost, and you can't adjust it anymore. We've pushed on it to the point that I'm afraid of breaking it, you know, and these mirrors aren't cheap. Other than that, the mirrors work fine, but it's just those bottom panoramic mirrors need a little bit more adjustment up to give you a little bit better view instead of looking down at your tires.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's number 3.
Number 4 on our list is the functionality of the center console. Granted, the charging station is nice, but that's about it.
Yeah, it has the wireless charger you just set your phone down on. Works pretty dang good.
But it sits really low, and if you're looking for a drink as you're driving, it's just not at an arm's reach.
And it doesn't hold as many drinks as easily as the Ford did. It seems like, right?
What, you can't have 6 drinks?
Yeah, the Ford literally had 6 cup holders in the center console.
You're down to 2.
Well, 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah,
There
this
you
little
go.
square thing that you can hold some trail mix in.
That's about it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just not our favorite. It's almost like back to having the Dodge with the flip down center console. Was about the same.
And last on our list is the sunroof.
Yeah.
We never use it. I am learning to use it to vent for heat, which is nice.
We're both so pasty white. We sunburn through the sunroof.
But if it's open, I hate it because you're getting extra sunlight coming in.
All that heat.
Extra heat. It's really not that big.
That's the thing. If you're getting a brand new 2021 truck, why would you have the same size sunroof you would have got in your 95 Chev? It just...
Yeah.
Come on. You look at the Fords and the Dodges. Well, at least I know the Fords. Huge panoramic sunroof. And they look awesome. Even though I think I'd hate them completely, just because I'm not a sunroof fan. But they look like they belong in a 2021 truck, right?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Another window to wash. It's always water spotted. Psh, sunroofs. So that's our list of our 5 likes and dislikes with this truck for our 5,000 mile review. So far, the goods have outweighed the bads by far with this truck. I love it. And I would go as far to say, as of right now, it's the best truck I've ever owned. So, it's only 5,000 miles. I know that's not very long, and we'll see. We'll let you know. We try to keep it honest on this channel and let you know of anything and everything that we feel on the trucks. And yeah, who knows? We might have this truck for the next 300,000 miles or the next 25, like the Ford.
Feel free to comment below. We would love to hear thoughts on what you guys have enjoyed about your vehicles, dislikes. Please feel free to share.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
Give it a thumbs up.
But we do appreciate your viewership. And you know what? Enjoy your weekend.
Thanks. I think I can. Just come and watch me really close right here.
You're fine. I'm watching you. I think that's the first time we have ever been able to do a true 90-degree. Don't you think?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, with the Ford we could get like 80-ish, 75. I don't think we ever really need to do 90, but I was just curious if we could. Now I'll straighten out and actually back this thing in right.